So here we go. Let's make it official. Guys, we have breaking news. This is big time. We were worried the Niners might start Sky Moore week 1 against the Seahawks or, capitulate to Jawan Jennings and give him all this money just so they can get him on the field. Well, no, don't worry, everyone. It seems like Jawan, if he's not ready with that calf, it's a finicky calf. They got a guy. They got a guy with 3 names. Way better than a guy with 2. We're talking Marquez Valdes-Scantling. The name rhymes. There's 3 of them. He's been around, dude. He's been in the league. He was with the Seahawks this offseason. And yeah, they cut him. You know what I'm saying? They cut him, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. Because here's the thing. He used to be really good. So here's what Brian Nemhauser, the Hawk blogger, said about him. Just a note to Niners and Steelers fans hoping to sign MVS. Well, the Niners just did. He said, MVS is available despite the Seahawks having to eat guaranteed money, being the only player with experience in Kubiak's offense, and having a questionable wide receiver room. Careful what you wish for. Huge day for the 49ers. How do you feel? Give me an instant reaction.
What did Hunter Renfrow do?
Are you kidding?
What did he do? He was like
Hunter Renfrow's a slot receiver. Marquez Valdes-Scantling is a deep threat. So clearly Brock Purdy's going to be going deep down the field in week 1.
A deep threat. Oh God, that would mean he.
Are you not familiar with MBS's game? Can you? I'm going to go have to watch David Lombardi and see how excited he is about this.
Yeah,
because
actually,
ruining my buzz about this,
dude. Well, it actually. Please God.
Dude, he averages 17 yards per catch for his career. Tyler. Career.
Well, I guess
is he almost 31 years old? Yes. Does he drop most of the targets? Yes. Is he another receiver that the Chiefs gave up on because he's terrible? Yes. Do the Niners now have 2 Chiefs rejects? Absolutely. I think it's great.
Real quick. Now, how do you feel about Juwan playing week 1?
It's not going to happen.
Yeah,
he's not happening.
He's playing now.
I don't think he's playing.
I think he's either really hurt or he's doing.
How pissed do you think Jawan Jennings is right now after reading? Do you think he knows that they just signed Marquez Valdes-Scantling? And do you think he's like?
I think he's watching our show. Hi, Juwan. Listen, Juwan, if it was up to us,
Marquez Valdes-Scantling doesn't move the needle. And the fact that they signed him instead of Robbie Chosen kind of pisses me off because Robbie Chosen, I think, is better.
Wasn't Gage playing well?
He hurt his knee. So here's what Marquez Valdes-Scantling did. All 3 of his names last year. He played 14 games for 2 different teams. He started off with Buffalo and ended with the Saints. He had 19 catches on 44 targets. Damn, that sucks. For 411 yards, 14 first downs, and
I don't know how you don't make a Saints roster. That's pretty bad. I think they might be the only one with worse receivers than us.
4 touchdowns last year. Wow.
I mean, like we're saying, we only really need him for a week or 2 because then Watkins is probably back at least.
I just think this is the worst fit imaginable. This guy's played with Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen, and now you're going to throw him in with Brock Purdy so he can run 1 route or 2 routes. Like what? Why don't you just go sign Gabe Davis? It just seems like this is the one guy they could have signed. If you want to sign Marquez Valdes-Scantling to do the one thing that he does, why not sign Amari Cooper, who's better at everything and only a little bit more expensive?
Listen here, bucko. Don't disrespect Brock Purdy throwing him in that list like he doesn't match up.
Yeah, it's like Josh Allen, Brock Purdy. What's the difference? Oh, so one guy's 6'5" and has a rocket arm. Like, really, what's the difference other than your preconceived biases?
Listen, I've been told on Twitter that Purdy's anticipation is a natural talent. So that belongs up there with athleticism. So what? He's 6'5" and could run like a 4.5 40 and, could just do whatever he wants with the football. Brock Purdy's anticipation adds up to that. I'd rather have the anticipation, if you ask me.
He anticipates so well that he can throw the ball 50 yards down the field while taking a 2-step drop. Ball's in his hands. It's out. That's how much he anticipates the deep throw. I'm just saying.
But no, I mean, this signing is just, they're going so cheap. Like, that's actually my initial reaction is, why are they being so dirt cheap? Like, you could sign some of these free agents or guys that are waived on like cheap contracts, but they're like, no, we want literal veterans minimum players only. Like, it's insane. I don't understand why they're being so cheap this year. What?
It seems like a direction from a directive from the top. Remember, they sold 8% of their team this offseason. And they have new owners, new investors, who probably have new ideas. And last year felt like they threw a lot of money away. Big money. I mean, no offense to Brandon Ayuk, who me and I are like best friends now, but like, damn, that was a lot of money to Brandon Ayuk that they didn't want to spend, and it didn't work out. And they also spent money on, like, the Leonard Floyds and Devondre Campbells of the world. And now it seems like this year they made the Dallas Cowboys decision that unless we drafted you, we're not going to pay retail prices. We're paying wholesale prices. We're going to sign MVS. Not Amari. Sorry, Amari's retail. We're going wholesale here. We're shopping at Kirkland brand only. And you know what? There's something to be said for Kirkland brand. There's something to be said for Kirkland brand. But they got a lot of Kirkland on this team.
Real quick, since BA is on, he's starting the season on IR, PUP, whatever. When is he eligible to come back? When is he allowed to come back?
Week 5.
Yeah,
so
I don't
the
think
first 4 weeks you got Seattle, New Orleans, Arizona, Jacksonville.
I don't think this is going to end well for Juwan, man. I'm telling you. At worst, I see us going 2-2 into that, and that's not enough to make the Niners like, oh, we need to pay you before BA's back. Because I think BA's back week 5, and then once BA's back, like, you're just cooked.
Do you think MVS will be on the team week 5?
No.
Me neither. No. Who will be on the team longer, MVS or Sky Moore?
Sky Moore, because they got rid of Junior Bergen. So Sky Moore is going to be their kick returner.
What was your reaction when they got rid of Junior Bergen?
I was pissed.
I was so invested in Junior.
No, I actually was pissed. I hate when we get rid of unknown quantities for known quantities that are bad. Why?
That's a good point.
Like,
they better get Junior Bergen on the freaking practice squad. After how much they hyped him up, you can't just take one look at him and you can't just cut him because he dropped one punt in preseason. No, you thought he was good. Keep him.
No, Jake Moody missed 40 kicks in the preseason. He's still on the team.
Yeah.
So Junior Bergen, dude, like, it's Sky Moore. Sky Moore's muffed punts. Sky Moore's muffed kickoffs. Just like, it actually triggers me because it's like, okay, Sky Moore's peak is he's average. Junior Bergen, what if he actually ends up being solid or good? What if his peak is good, a good kick returner? Then it's better.
Well, let's come back to Juwan for a second because you said this could end bad for him, and I'm starting to agree. Like, this indicates that they're not going to give Juwan.
Yeah, they have no interest. Yep,
they're not going to give anything. They're not going to bend at all. We just signed Marquez Valdes-Scantling. We're going to roll we're going to take our chances with MVS, Sky Moore, and Ricky Pearsall week 1. And it's like, even if they lose that game,
they won't.
There's a very high chance that they start the season 2-2 with or without Juwan.
Yep.
And when he comes back, guess who else is coming back? DeMarcus Robinson, Brandon Ayuk eventually. Like,
yeah, actually, I didn't even bring that up.
In the rotation.
DeMarcus Robinson's back week 4. BA's back week 5. Even if he's not, he's going to be back week 5. DeMarcus Robinson will have been back. Watkins is probably going to be back. So, yeah, I think, in my opinion, Juwan needs to not listen to his agent. You need to go out and ball out, like, as hard as you can, and either A, try and renegotiate midseason like Lenore did, or B, just be like, no, I'm going to ball out for me, and then next year I'm going to go get a paycheck somewhere else. But I think sitting out is just, it's going to end so poorly for him. It's going to end like Le'Veon Bell's holdout did. It's just not good.
Yeah, I feel for him because he just played it all wrong.
Yeah.
He made bad decisions. And he has a good agent, Drew Rosenhaus. I just feel like he got bad advice because I understand why he pushed for the extension last year. It just wasn't a big one. It was a 2-year extension with a modest raise. If he had just waited one more year, he would have been an unrestricted free agent this year, and he probably would have got more than $20 million a year, which is, I think, what he wants now. And now, I mean, you're not going to get it because either he holds out or he plays, and one way or another, you're going to get kind of phased out of this offense when Ayuk comes back and when Robinson comes back. He's not going to get 115 targets this year. He might get 70. And it's going to be tough for a 29-year-old coming off a down season who's never had 1,000 yards to get the $20-25 million a year that he wants and probably could get right now if he hadn't pushed for that extension. So sorry, Juwan. I understand. I mean, I might have done the same thing, but it didn't work out.
I agree. Like when he signed that extension last year, I was like, oh wow, that's great for the Niners because now they
Mm,
don't have to pay him ever again.
mm.
And on the Niners side, yeah, that worked out perfect because that was their plan. We're going to give you this extension. We're probably not going to pay you again. And if we do, it won't be for 2 years. And I think Jawan kind of was like, I think Rosenhaus told Jawan, no, that's not true. You can get another one next year if you play well. And Jawan did play well, but dude, you guys went 6-11. You didn't eclipse 1,000 yards. You've had a calf injury in the offseason. BA just blew out his knee after we paid him. Like, why do you think we're gonna pay you this money? And I love Juwan and I wish he was a Niner for life, but I just don't see it ending well for him. Like
This is just such sobering news because to me, I was just did a show with my dad last night, and he was like, "You think Jawan's going to be out there week 1?" I was like, "Yeah, like
he has
can't
to,
not have him out there week run. Like you can't go out there with Sky Moore starting, right?" And the Niners were like, "Sure, of course, we're not going to have Sky. Of course, we agree. We're signing Marquez Valdes. Like, damn, dude." Okay, so you're really playing with fire here. I still think they can beat the Seahawks without with Marquez Valdes-Scantling starting, but just remember, the Seahawks just cut this man. They looked at him all offseason and were like, "We would rather not have him on our team. We guarantee we're going to pay you to go away, guy." Sorry.
Well, they also opted into Sam Darnold being their starting quarterback and
Sam
Jalen Milroe.
Darnold is
So
an American hero.
their decision making is questionable at best.
OC legend. You guys went to the same high school.
But wait, someone on Twitter was telling me that Cowing's going to be back this week. Is that true?
No. I don't know about that.
Or am I getting one guy?
J Mary Jane 420. I wonder what that means. Says Niners just signed MBS thoughts. Well, boom, we just gave them to you. Thank you for alerting us. Smells like foot in here. Says in no logical world do I look at the 53 and am filled with confidence. LaRocca is feeling. It's not an easy schedule. It's an even plane.
It's not.
No, it's an easy schedule.
Okay.
We cannot let Kyle Shanahan off the hook with this. It is an easy schedule.
Yes.
It is an easy schedule. The expectation is 10 wins minimum. Like really 10 would be kind of disappointing.
I am begging you fans. I'm begging you, please stop thinking that our receiver room was ever the crown jewel of our offense. We have the best tight end in the NFL. We have the best tackle in the NFL. We have a top 3 running back when healthy in the NFL. We have one of the best coaches in the NFL, one of the best offensive minds in the NFL.
And they just signed a guy who averages more than 17 yards a catch for his entire career, and he's in his 30s.
One of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yes.
The highest paid defensive coordinator in the NFL. Yeah. There is a zero reason for us to
They have a star at every position. Yes. They have a genius at head coach. And the best defensive coordinator in the league. I don't want to hear it. B-Rad 46 says they want that Chiefs inside info because the Niners are going to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Joel Espejo says Patriots just released KB. Should the Niners re-sign him after they signed MVS over Kendrick Bourne? I'm so disappointed in the 49ers.
I'm pretty sure Kendrick Bourne's hurt. That's why they released him.
How many catches will MVS make for the 49ers in his Niners tenure?
5.
Over, under, 5. I was going to put it at 4.5. That's incredible. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to say 5.
DNA established 1988 says sky's the limit or sky's falling. There's no in between this season. Kyle can't fall off the spreadsheet, dude. He's better than that.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that in a minute. You're anticipating. Yeah.